Hi, welcome to the second edition of Lifeline Safety and Rescue at Sea. I'm Mario Vittoni for soundingsonline.com, and this week we're going to talk about the thing that goes wrong most on boats. It's not collisions, it's you. It's medical emergencies of passengers and crew on vessels. That's what the Coast Guard does most of the time, is medevacs. And if you don't believe that, do an internet search for the term Coast Guard and medevacs and watch all the reports from this month of all the times they've had to go out and do a medical evacuation. Sometimes these things aren't avoidable, but often, most often, they are. By simply knowing who's on your boat, knowing what their conditions are, and doing something very simple like making sure that if they're on prescription meds, they bring them on the boat, even though it's a 4-hour trip. Because trips might take longer than 4 hours, things go wrong out there. And what would be an inconvenience like a grounding can turn into a mayday simply because someone didn't bring vital medication with them. At sea, distance equals time, unlike any place else. If I call 911 here, they'll be here in minutes. I'm in a city, so they'll be here right away. I don't have a time problem. If I'm halfway between Miami and the Bahamas, at best I'm a 2-hour fast boat ride to either get rescued or get myself back to somewhere where I can be rescued. So these are different problems and they have to be handled just a little bit differently. I've written about it this week. Please read it. If you have any questions, write it in the comments or email me or post it on Facebook. I'll get back to you with an answer. Thanks very much. We're just trying to make you a little bit safer out there, and we'll see you next week.